Version 1.2 of Enfield is close, and with the current 1.1 patch wrapping up, the next update is already taking shape in terms of timing, banners, and content additions. The expected release date is April 17, 2026, which lines up with the end of the current banners. If the usual schedule holds, Phase 1 should start immediately on that date, followed by Phase 2 around May 4th. That timeline hasn't been formally confirmed yet, but it fits the pattern the game has been using so far. Looking at banners, the update is expected to introduce two new 6-star operators, both tied to the Wuling faction. These are Zhang Fangyi and Mi Fu, and based on current information, they'll likely be split across the two phases. Zhang Fangyi is expected to appear first, and she's rumored to be an electric caster using an arts-based weapon, and her role seems focused on consistent damage output, positioning her as a primary DPS option rather than a utility unit. Mi Fu is expected to follow in Phase 2. She's already established in the 1.0 story, so her addition is more of a transition into a playable role. Current details suggest she'll be a heat caster, also using an arts weapon, which implies a similar core damage role, but likely with a different damage profile or interaction depending on how heat is implemented. On the content side, version 1.2 should continue the main story while expanding the playable areas. Two new maps are expected, including a new outpost. One of these maps appears to introduce a fluid-based resource, which could tie directly into factory systems and add another layer to resource management rather than just extending combat zones. Alongside that, several quality-of-life updates are likely coming in. Based on previous developer teasers, these should focus on improving menu navigation, smoothing out general gameplay flow, and refining systems that have received consistent feedback since launch. None of these are fully detailed yet, but the direction is clearly aimed at tightening the overall experience rather than introducing entirely new systems. More concrete details should come with the official announcement, but as it stands, version 1.2 looks like a straightforward progression update with new operators, expanded story content, and targeted system improvements. But what do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown and found it helpful, make sure to subscribe for more. Thanks for watching, take care, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.